What's up, cooks? It's Wednesday, and it is what? 4th of July. Woo! Happy 4th of July. This week it's in the middle of the week, huh? We're celebrating. We're going to have some barbecue. We went to see some fireworks, and we have some 4th of July decor items for you today. Some people wanted to see some more Temp-tations, so we got more Temp-tations. So join us for What's Up Wednesday. Let's do this. I hope you guys have a great 4th of July this afternoon. In the comments, let me know what you guys are doing. What are you grilling? What are you cooking? You got fireworks going on? Are you hosting at your house? Are you going somewhere? We went somewhere on Saturday, and then we're going to do a little hanging around the house, doing some grilling, and our neighbors give us a fireworks show every year. So we might pick up a couple. We actually have some left over from last year, but we might pick up a couple so Eric can, blow up the neighborhood as you usually does. So what are we doing today? Look at all these Temp-tations I have in front of me. Last year, I think it was last year, we did a 4th of July tablescape. We didn't do one this year because I'm not hosting, but I'll put a link down in the description to give you some ideas. Kind of late, today's 4th of July, but you probably can put stuff together that you have around the house, because you don't necessarily need things that are specifically 4th of July. If you just put red, white, and blue together, you probably have stuff around your house that you can do. Slap on a white tablecloth, put some blue and red stuff out, and you got a little 4th of July tablescape. So what do I have in front of me? You guys may have seen this. We went up and did a tour of the QVC studios, and we went to the outlet store. And I got this at the outlet store last year, right?
It was Christmas of the previous year.
Okay. So I thought this would be really cool for 4th of July or any summer picnic, right? So what you get in this is it's got this huge baker. You can do all kinds of stuff with this. You can even, fill this up with chips with a bowl in it and make chip and dip out of it. I thought this was kind of neat. We got the stars and stripes, and inside it's blue. Groovy, huh? This is Temp-tations. I don't know what the pattern is. Red, white, and blue, it just says. But this is a 13 by 9 4-quart baker. Not sure if they even sell this pattern anymore. Things kind of come and go. It has this platter with it. And you can put this down inside here. You can just use this as a platter by itself, or it can go on top of the baker, just like this, right? So you can make a lasagna and some rolls on the top, right? I don't know. I know some people have had trouble putting these liddits in the oven. Some people have had them crack. So I don't really put those in the oven just because it's just a flat piece of ceramic. And if it's cool and you put it in the oven, you could crack it, right? Here's the rack to it. What's kind of interesting is if you put this in here first, it fits fine. If you put this in here first, that doesn't fit that great in there. I mean, you can use it in there like that. It fits better, at least with this one. All their pieces are not like this. This fits better if you put it this way. And then you put this in here. Woo, that's kind of groovy. You really don't need a lot. If you have a baker like this, just put some red, white, and blue, plain red, white, and blue plates out with this on there. This could even be your centerpiece. Yay, right? I got my water. It is hot, hot, hot today. Eric's melting back there. I got my fan going if you guys couldn't hear this. So we're sort of filming in my upstairs area, and our air conditioner doesn't do that great job getting up here. So it tends to be hot up here. So this is also a Temp-tations set, and this set is really neat. This is Firework is the name of the set. And these are hard to get because when they come up, they sell out like this. So you really have to be watching, and you have to be either online or on the phone, because Firework is the number one to sell out when they're when an item comes up on QVC. So this is Temp-tations. It's sold on QVC. This comes in both Old World Firework, I think it's called, and this is Floral Lace Firework. And this set comes with this big, huge carrier. Right? There's so much in this set that this thing is like a monster. And what's great about this is it is in the floral lace pattern, but the floral lace is, instead of flowers, it's fireworks, right? So this is red, white, and blue carrier. You don't have to use this with Temp-tations. You can use this with anything. But this set is really cute. I've had this for a little while. So this is an insulated tote. And in here, that you get these little mitts, which I still have them in the package. So these are like little oven mitts. And you just go like this, and you go like this.
Are the cookies ready, Mommy?
They're ready! They're ready, Boo. Come get the cookies. Hi, Boo. How are you?
Where's my cookies?
Okay. And so here's our tote, and in here, this is on lockdown, in case you're traveling with this. This is great for, 4th of July or whatever. Look at that. That's not too great. This is the cover. It's kind of bent. I don't know if I laid something on it. So, to get the set out of the thing. So, this comes with 2 deep dish liddits. And liddits are great because they're great for serving. There's not too many things that have anything like a lidit. Le Creuset has a baker that has a platter lid, and I would be a little safer putting that in the oven. People do put this in the oven, but Firework is such a hard pattern to get. I probably won't put this lidit into the oven, but it comes with 2 of these babies. And basically, it's the lid to the baker, but it's like a serving platter, and it's deep, and it has the Firework pattern. Look at that. That's cool, huh, Eric?
When you say they're deep, it looks like it's about an inch deep, maybe?
Yeah, they're an inch deep. So it is like a baker, but it's not like flat like some of the other liddits. Like this one is relatively flat. It also comes with a little, right? It comes with the baker. Oh, geez, look at the size of that sucker. So this is a 13x9 floral lace, oven dishwasher, all that fun stuff. So we have our Firework pattern. You got the blue, the white, and the red. Isn't that cute? I love it.
Looks like a bunch of palm trees on drugs.
Not palm trees, or fireworks going off. And this one comes with another lidit. So it has 2 liddits and the baker, as well as the rack. So, and you have, of course, the, so here's our carry-in tote. It's got the stuff on the inside to keep everything nice and warm. And you zip it up, and here's your little carrier. Yay, right? Take this to your potluck or your picnic. So this is how this works. So you got your basket. Woohoo! You got your baker. Oh, that goes in there. Right? Yay! You got your lid. Yay! And then you got another lid. These are, I mean, 2 of these for serving. You can put 2 of these out on your table, your summer picnic table, or your 4th of July table. Really, really awesome. I love this set. This is actually one of my favorite Temptation sets. So that was the Temp-tations Firework Baker. So I have a little confession to make. And I primed Eric for this a little bit ago. And I don't know how I can really justify it. But I can say that I was possessed. I was provoked. I was held at gunpoint. I don't know. I can't justify it, so I guess I won't justify it. But this last week, someone in the Facebook group pointed something out to me that I knew about, but I really didn't think about this that much. Well, I have thought about it, but I never made a effort to say, oh, I'm going to get this thing. And I don't know what happened, but after talking a few things with this person, I don't know, I went on the site and I just ordered it. And all I can say is, stuff happens, right? Stuff happens. I don't know how it happens. It just did. So just a little bit ago, I had to confess to Eric that I did this. And it was not easy. Because he always gives me that evil look in his eye, like, what did you do, right? And I just did it. So there it is. So you ask, what did I do, right? I'm just circling around this so I don't have to confess to it, but I just have to confess to it. So I don't know if you're in my Facebook group, but if you're not, go ahead and I'm at facebook.com/group/Amy Learns to Cook. We were talking about some mixers, and 2 mixers came up that I've known about, and they're just sort of out there because they have a different kind of mixing action. They have sort of this action that's planetary, but then the planetary is on some kind of ball or something. So it sort of moves like this, right? One of which is the Kenwood Prospero, I think is what it's called. And the other is the Bosch Compact. And the Kenwood is not sold here in the US, but the Bosch is. And it was on sale. Everything Kitchens had it on sale. And I went to Pleasant Hill Grain, which is another place that we bought our first Bosch from. And they had it for $159. So the only thing that I can say to Eric is that he didn't have to pay too much for it, because I already said I had my own money in my PayPal. But a lot of that was because I had bought some stuff at Walmart and returned it, and they refunded it to my PayPal account. So it was just sitting there, right? And so, it was just sitting there. I had to do it.
Hey guys, are you buying this little sob story? Yeah, I didn't think so either.
The batteries are dead.
Oh, they are.
Ah.
These are my barbecue buddies, right? We got chicken, pork, and moo.
Oops, this way.
Whatever. And
Ah.
they're basically the jury here, right? So what do you guys
What's
think?
the jury say? What does the jury say?
Oh, the jury has spoken.
What's the jury say? Hear ye, hear ye.
Hear ye, the Honorable Chick, Moo, and Oink. You've been a very bad girl.
Yes, I'm bad.
You have to act remorseful,
I'm sorry.
and you have to be very nice to me.
I'm sorry.
More to be laid out later. But I'm thinking you're going to have to cook something seriously tasty for me.
Okay, I will.
All right.
Okay.
I hope so.
Okay. Now go away, chicken.
See?
You're dismissed.
I can be
You're
nice.
dismissed.
I'm not as bad as she makes me think. You are. I am. Right?
The jury and judge are dismissed. Oh, Lord. I was attacked. So what does this mean? It means we're going to be testing the Boss Compact. There, I said it. Right? Okay. So, a couple little things that I got recently. Those Temptation things I've had for a while. The one I've had for like 2 years, and I think the one I've had at least another year. The last couple of weeks, I got this from Amazon. Well, I bought these the same time as I bought the other ones. So in my creme brulee video, I had these mats that I put down in my roaster pan, silicone mats. I had 4, I'd only bought 2. I figured I'd show you 2 because I have these still in the package. These are Mi-Fan 9x12 Big S coaster sets, they call, but they're basically silicone mats, hot pads. These are really cool. I'll put a link down in the description for these. I love these. I use these all the time. Even Eric uses these, right? And they're great. They go in my upper rack in my dishwasher, but they're great for the air fryer because when you pull that thing out of the air fryer, you could just put them on here instead of not having anything to do with for the basket. So these are really cool. I have a pair of orange ones, and I also have these red ones. So, right? These are really cool. Definite must-have for the kitchen. Okay, so what's in this little happy box? What's in the happy box? What do you think's in the happy box, Eric?
Happy box. That sounds like you're going to McDonald's and saying, I'll take a Happy Meal. And they give you a hamburger and some cookware.
It's happy to me. Woo! Ooh, this box is happier than what I remembered it to be. We gotta get a little drink. Okay, wow, this box is happier than I thought it was. So, these are USA Pan Mini Loaf Pan set. So these, I want to make little mini meatloaves in here. But these you can make little mini breads and stuff. USA Pans is my favorite bakeware. And wow, look at these. So you get 4 of them in this little set. And this wasn't too expensive. I didn't have any little mini loaf pans. So I can't remember how much these were, but they weren't very much. So these are little mini loaf pans. Cool, by USA Pan. Yay, right? Wow, this box is happy!
How happy is it?
Very happy. So look at this. This is a set of 4 bowl and dough scrapers. I was on this bread kick. And basically, these help you when you're making dough. So when you've done kneading it, or your dough is coming together in the bowl. These are great because you could just use this to scrape the bowl, whoop, get the dough out of there onto your board, or scrape on your board. So you can scrape this way. You can scrape this way around the bowl. This is like a little half scraper, so it scrapes the bowl like this on the edge there. These are pretty cool. So you get, these weren't hardly anything. I don't even think these were like $8 or something, if that. So you get 4 of them in there. You get 2 white and 2 green. So these are really cool. These are Prepatize bowl and dough scrapers. Cool. So a few questions. So some stuff came up this week about my Hobart HL6. Someone asked, are you still testing the Hobart? Yeah, we're still going to test it. I contacted Hobart because I was like, could it possibly be that a bowl from another model fit on that HL6? And what's so funny is when I contacted my local dealer, the guy who answered the phone was like totally combative with me, swearing that there was never ever a 6-quart mixer ever made with their HL line. The smallest one they've ever made was a 12-quart, and he informed me that he had worked there for 20 years, and what am I talking about? And then he said, why don't you just go buy a KitchenAid? And I was like, dude, I have one sitting right here in front of my face, right? And then he said, well, send me a picture of this so-called 6-quart. I was like, okay. I shot him a link to my video. So, you know, the whole time I'm like, right? And so he forwarded on to their corporate headquarters in Ohio to ask if there's anything that will fit on this HL6. And I don't know if Hobart got a little grouchy, the fact that someone that was an employee had one of these things. Because when they answered back, they were just like, there's no parts for the HL6. This was a mixer that was only given to employees. Bam, and that's it. That's all they said.
It was like for test purposes.
Yeah, for test purposes only. So I was like, well, your employee sold them, right? But so the answer to that is I can't get any extra bowls for that thing. So the local dealer said, well, why don't you sell it to an antique dealer? And I'm thinking, no, right? No. That mixer is, you know, that's my little baby, right? It will never be sold to anybody like that. It's probably not, you know, what is it really worth anyway? It's only worth, you know, it's only worth something to me. And so, yeah, I thought that was so funny. But someone asked if we were going to test that baby, and we are going to test that baby. I just have to remember that when I use it, that there's no getting other parts for it. So if I break the dough hook or something like that, I'm in big trouble.
So watch how much gravel you pour in that dough. Well, first of all, you have an update on the ovation, right?
Oh, I do have an update on the ovation. Wow. Okay, I really wish I could answer all these questions, but I just can't. I'm going to try to answer what I can. But Eric said, we do have an update on the Kenmore Ovation. We did pre-order that mixer. It's the mixer that you pour stuff in through the top of it. It's a totally new design. It is on its way. I think it's supposed to ship around the 20th or something, but there was some update on there saying it was going to ship on the 9th. So I don't know. What's interesting is it was priced at $459.
No, $449.
$449. Eric got an email
$50.
yesterday that they've lowered the price $50, so he got a credit back for $50, which is kind of interesting because does that mean Kenmore is not selling as many as they thought they would? Or I mean, I think they were overpriced.
And you went on the website and it's showing $3.99.
Yeah, the website's showing $3.99. I think they're slightly overpriced. I think they need to drop another $75 or so. maybe, you know, $3.25, $2.75, something like that, and they'll get sales going on that. But you know, $4.49 is ridiculous. The only reason I bought it is because I'm a mixer freak, right? Someone wanted to know where I got my oil container at. You'll see on some videos that I have like a cruet that I put oil and put it in the frying pan or whatever. I got that from Fortessa. I think you can get them on their website. I'm not sure if you can get them on Amazon or not. If it is on Amazon, I'll put a link. Otherwise, you have to go straight out to their website. But I really like that. I really like that thing. So, some longtime viewer, Yuri, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Asked if we would do a roasted chicken. We have done beer can chicken on the grill, and that was roasted. We will do another one. I definitely have one that I really love to make with split breasts that have the rib on, and I put it in a roasting pan with potatoes and put the chicken over it. It comes out absolutely fantastic, and we will do a video on that. So happy 4th of July. I hope you guys have a great one. It's Wednesday. It's a holiday. Get your grill on. Get your grill on. It's Wednesday. It's a holiday. Get your grill on. Get your grill on. Eric's dancing kind of strange back there. Get your grill on. I hope you have a great one. I hope you enjoy your 4th of July. You get to cook some fun stuff, and you get to enjoy your friends and family. If you like this video, please subscribe below. Leave me a comment and a like. Visit my website at amylearnstocook.com. On social media, I'm at Amy Learns to Cook on Twitter, Pinterest. On Facebook, I'm at facebook.com/groups/Amy Learns to Cook. And I'm also on Instagram at Cookin' with Amy.